Well, after about a days of struggling, I did actually manage to get the wiring loom out. I had to take the steering column out, and I had to take all the dashboard out. I didn't really know how it come out, so I just used the old-fashioned method with a saw, a hammer and a crowbar. So it's all out now. The only thing I'm not sure of at the moment, there's another cable running here. It goes, there's quite a lot of it. I think it goes right to the back. So I'm not sure what it is until I get the engine out. So the next thing to do really with this car, I'm going to jack it up, take all the wheels off it and take all the rear hubs. Then underneath I've got the battery cable to take out and these two levers here. That's the gear linkage. Well, today I thought I'd have a nice easy little job. All I had to do is jack up the MG, take the wheels off, put some macro stands underneath, and that's it. Did it go to plan? Of course it didn't, it's an MG. So I went to undo the wheel nuts and they wouldn't come undone. They're really tight, so I've got a big bar on there. So I've got 3 of them off, no problem whatsoever. Guess what happened with the 4th one? It's a locking wheel nut. Of course, did I have a tool for it? No. So I've watched loads of videos where people do, they normally sort of go attack it with a chisel and try and split the nut. And I thought, I have a different sort of approach to it because the car's scrap anyway. I don't want to damage the wheels because I want to use them, hopefully. So what I did is I actually got a drill, well, quite a few drills, and drilled the stud out. So I started off with a little 3mm drill, then I worked up to 13mm, and then the actual nut thing, or lug, or whatever it's called, just fell off. Let me show you. Yep, that's in the middle. Well, after about 10 minutes of drilling, I actually got it out. This is one the other side I got out. A bit more successful really because I went right through the middle of it. See, I drilled it. Buggered up the stud, but still. I think it's the best way to do it is drill it out like this and just replace the stud. Show you the other one. This is one I've just done. Went off a little bit, but it's alright. Didn't damage the wheel. It's all good. Well, finally that's the car actually jacked up, ready for the engine to be taken out. I've got to go underneath and undo a few cables and bits and pieces. What I wanted to show you, this is the wheel I managed to get off. I've been putting some freon oil on it and it's soaked through. That's the wheel drilled through. You can see it or not. That's the engine out of the Austin. That's going to be thrown in there for the scrap man. Well, this is the mgyf wiring loom, which I've taken out, obviously the MG now. It actually took me 2 days to get it out, believe it or not, because I didn't realise the way they build cars is they bring the chassis in, then the first thing they put in is obviously the wiring loom, which I found out to my horror. I had to take all the steering column out, heater box, dashboard out, everything. So anyway, it's out now, and this is sort of laid in the way it came out of the car. That down there, that fuse box was actually inside. Then another fuse box over there, that was under the bonnet, which should be around. I need to pull this out straight so I know where it is. Now the idea today is, the plan is, I want to take off everything from the wiring loom that I don't need. So I'm going to unpick all the tape and lay it all loose, put some cable ties around it loose. Then when I pick one circuit at a time, so I'll probably start off with things like, these are the backlights. So I should trace all these wires back, all the way down to the loom, around the corner like that, all the way back. So obviously it's got to come from somewhere, either that fuse box or that one. And it's obviously go through a switch somewhere. So the switch will probably go to the instrument cluster or the steering column. So as soon as I find them, I should just clip them out and throw them away. Don't need. Well, I'm going to keep them. I won't throw them away. So I'm going to keep them. So things like that bit there, I actually googled it. That's to do with the airbags. And again, I can sort of trace all these wires back around through there, wherever they go, I don't know, and then just take it out. So if anybody needs that little control unit there, well, welcome to it. And so that's pretty much it. So I won't bother videoing it. It's going to be a really boring video to watch. Things like this piece here that went to the driver's side door, I just cut it off because I couldn't be bothered to unclip it inside. So, well, wish me luck. What I was asking, if anybody knows, sure somebody out there does know, can you buy a wiring loom just to run the engine? Yeah, so I haven't got to sort of mess about taking all this apart. So I'm sure there must be one out there. I can just sort of plug it into the ECU and everything will work with the power feed and whatever. Don't know. Anyway, let's get cracking. Right, we're coming to the end of this video. I decided I'm not going to video any more of what I'm doing. Simple reason, it's quite boring. It's actually quite boring actually doing it. What I've got to so far, I'm getting ready to lift the engine out. So I've tried to disconnect as much as I can, i.e. the gear shift cables and main power cable and other loads of bits and pieces. All I've got left to do now, what else I'll tell you, I've took the exhaust off. Simple reason, to give me a bit more room underneath so I could disconnect the other stuff. I've taken the other part of the exhaust that comes down from the headers. That's all off. The bit I'm struggling with at the moment is the bottom engine mount. Well, I've asked it nicely yesterday if it to come undone, and he said no, it doesn't want to come undone. So today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know if you can hear that, pouring hard out. So it'll be tomorrow now. I'm going to get a reciprocating saw. I'm just going to saw it off. So messing about and sort it out afterwards. Now what I'm going to do, where I'm going to take the engine out is I've got an gearbox stand, which is right next to me down there. I've just measured it up. It's got to be at least 15 inches because that's where the bottom of the engine is from the ground. So I'm going to get the gearbox mounting stand or support stand. I'll show you what it is in a minute. Underneath, just to support the engine so it can't fall down. And I'll probably use a couple of bits of wood either side of the engine so it can't wobble. So basically the engine is if you're standing on the just be standing on the gearbox mount stand thing, whatever it's called. Then I can take off the top engine mounts, and then hopefully I can just string it up with my lifting crane, lift it out. And if I don't get the height, I'll just get a couple of jacks under it, and I should take the axle stands away and lower it down. So either way, it's going to come out. Yeah, other things I've got to do. Two more things is the water pipes. I'm not going to mess about with them either. I'm just going to saw them off where the rubber is. And there's another cable running around the back. I can't quite work out what it is at the moment, but I'm sure it'll become more apparent once I start undoing a few more bits and pieces. And what else I've got to do? Oh, the fuel system. It's a bit of a mystery, this fuel system, because I found the fuel filter, the fuel pump is actually in the tank, which is fine, but so many pipes. There's some pipes going to this weird looking thing. Don't know what it is, but I want to try and keep it all together and just cable tie it up and sort it out afterwards. What I'll do, I'll say I won't take any videos at the moment of bits I'm undoing because it's just undoing bolts and things like that. And hopefully next time we come together, I'll be stropping the engine up and we'll take it out. I'll be taking it out, and we'll have a look, see what I've broken and what things I've actually undone. Well, so thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your viewing, and if you haven't subscribed, just please press the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. It just makes me feel a bit more worthwhile that people actually want watching me, and will come back and watch me again. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you shortly. Bye now.